Hey everyone, it's Hiraeth. I'm a corporate lawyer who's embarked on a wild journey, seeing how far I can improve in some of the world's most competitive games, all while working full-time. 12 competitive games in 12 months, each with its own set ranked goals and one dream: to become the best gamer I can be. Will I conquer them all? Will I become the player I was meant to be? Will I defy the odds and achieve the impossible? Let's find out. Welcome to episode 3 of 12 and 12, one game away from gold. Welcome back to episode 3, everyone. Much like the Oompa Loompas in Willy Wonka's Secret Factory, I've been hard at work, trying to rank up. 300 games in a month is no joke. This week has been quite interesting. I'll admit, I'm struggling to catch up on sleep. I usually wake up early to get some chores done before heading off to work, only to return anywhere from 6 p.m. to midnight. Then it's on to ranked games to see progression during the week, while also making sure the videos are properly written, edited, and released. With all this juggling, I don't think I need to do a master's in management anymore. I'm already becoming qualified. On another note, I discovered the first white hair on my head the other day. I'm getting old. When did this happen? I can already feel my knees aching. Time has really flown by, huh? To give you more perspective, I have pictures of me as a small child on the wall behind my monitors. Looking at them, I became nostalgic. From a shy, timid child to a man getting heart stuck in silver. Times have really changed. I also want to thank all of you. Your support has meant so much to me. Seeing the encouragement, helpful comments, and inputs from everyone on the last video was truly heartwarming. I'll be honest, I teared up a bit. Balancing a high-paced environment in a law firm, riddled with stress, and then managing the league grind and YouTube schedule isn't easy. I have to optimize my time and sometimes sacrifice personal moments. But I hope I'm able to make you happy and entertained in the little ways I can, and hopefully one day break out of this routine. I'm feeling really good today, so I think you guys deserve to hear an embarrassing story from my childhood. I was a quiet and reserved child in school. Still am, to a large extent. But I had a huge crush on this girl. She wasn't really into me. She liked this guy who got the best grades and was best at sports, especially swimming. In little Hiraeth's mind, I thought if I beat him in swimming, she'd like me more. The only problem? I didn't know how to swim. So naturally, I made the next logical choice. I signed up for a school-wide swimming competition. Bold move, right? Our school had an Olympic-sized swimming pool, and I decided to practice after school when no one was around. The pool had a shallow and a deep end, and I had only ever been to the shallow area. So, it was time to go in deep. I jumped into the deep end, and turns out, I sink like a rock. Before I knew it, I was at the bottom, struggling and about to pass out. The only thing on my mind was that I couldn't die like this. It would be too embarrassing. Somehow, I managed to reach the pool ladder and climbed out from the depths of hell. After that, you'd think I would avoid the pool, right? Wrong. Little Hiraeth didn't know fear. I participated in the competition regardless. Dove in for the first time and came last. But hey, at least I didn't drown. And no, I didn't get the girl. No victories in or out of Rift back then. Now, back to the important part of the video. Time to queue up. After a long, hard-fought grind, I made my way to silver. I could see the quality of games improving, to an extent. Silver has its own set of flaws. Whoa, this guy's like fucking going at it. Jesus. While players seem to know their champions better, team play is largely a gamble. Sometimes I find teammates who are cooperative for objectives. Other times I end up with players who won't move an inch from their lane, preferring to stand idle rather than help with Drake. The effectiveness of pings has also worn off. Pinging objectives doesn't yield results anymore, and sometimes invites criticism. But by far, the worst part about Silver is the intentional feeders. I can't explain how many times players have purposely run it down for various reasons, like not ganking their losing lane. It can be quite frustrating. League has truly become a test of patience for me. Thanks to many helpful comments, I've been able to refine my skills further. I also discovered the LoL Analytics website, which is great for builds and stats. Also, someone mentioned that op.gg isn't as reliable anymore. Do you have any other good alternatives? I've spent a remarkable amount of time watching guides and educational videos on League. It's safe to say my YouTube home feed is now entirely League content. But I'm learning finer details I've never bothered with before. For example, I learned about the experience mechanics where, when doing grubs, the first one provides you with 3 times the XP, while the second and the third one only gives you about 80 XP each. This is helpful to know because the first set of grubs usually spawn near to being level 6 as a jungler, and level 6 as a jungle, and especially as a nocturne, is a big power spike. I've also become meticulous in my ganking choices, but I still struggle to predict which lanes will push or be pushed. Any tips on reading lane states? Like in this one game, I thought Tristana would naturally push due to her passive, but in one game, the wave was always pushed into her. There have been a lot of trials and error in Silver, but I've been managing a good climb so far. Which brings us to the final stretch for gold. We are literally 3 games away. 3 games away from gold. We can do it. Alright, we're just 1 game away. Surely I win. With 1 game remaining between me and gold, it was time to buckle up and get my head straight. Safe to say, I was quite nervous. I had to make it to give myself ample time to try reaching platinum in the upcoming weeks. The final game was intense. Every move counted. And then... oh my goodness, we have made it to gold. Oh my god. I think this is the biggest obstacle that I've crossed so far. Finally, I was really happy and relieved. Welcome home, gold. Hopefully, the climb in gold is smoother than silver. Having reached gold, I have a little over a week left to try and make it to platinum. I know it will be a challenge. I expect the game quality to improve substantially, and I hope for better team play. With correct focus on objectives, it isn't unachievable. I'm on the final stretch now. Let's see how far I can make it. Will I get out of gold? Will I embrace the dark side fully? It all concludes in the next episode. Please make sure to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. And leave a comment below if you have any inputs. I need all the help I can get. Having everyone cheering me on has meant a lot to me and makes me hopeful for the future. Remember, your support helps keep me going on this journey. Until next time!